Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Rocket Robot on Wheels. This is Good Natured Filth, and with me I have...
Dodd the Hammer. Yep.
And yes, we are about to finish this game off properly.
Finish it off, like we're gonna kill it. Finish him. Fatality. I'm gonna tear its spine out.
You're gonna freeze it and then...
Shatter it. I'm gonna throw an ice spear. Going to wrap it up in my hair and then spin it so fast that its bones fly out.
I love fatalities.
I'm gonna con kick it across the room.
I'm gonna turn into a dragon and eat it.
I'm gonna jump rope with it. That was a friendship, by the way.
Yes. So was the one where they cut out one of those people paper chains.
Ah, yes.
I think that was Liu Kang's. But anyway, this is Jojo World. You can see Jojo is in this clown head thing.
I don't know if I like that. It's kind of scary.
I don't understand how it's working.
Who cares?
Have a whoopsicle.
Bah!
Just a few safety issues. I'd like to bring that up with OSHA, please.
That is not nice to try to test things on Tinker.
No, he's testing it on Rocket.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Tinker, because Tinker's kind of little and insignificant.
I don't understand how the thing he's in is working. That ring is moving way too fast. But anyway.
That's what I always think, too. I was trying to figure that out. I think the colors are moving on it more than it's moving.
Yeah.
So we've got Heavy Rocket on.
So Jojo World is it's split up into seven different parts. Each one represents one of the 6 levels that we were in, plus
and it's kind of
7th.
Obvious too. Like there's different set pieces from the past or different puzzles that recur here.
Right. So that first part, the first part was the flowers.
Also, you will die in this level.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Many, many times.
This is actually a difficult level.
It is. It has some very tricky platforming.
It's like just a huge obstacle course.
Yeah. There's no bosses or enemies or anything, but it is a challenge.
This is N64 platforming at its best and its worst.
At its most challenging. So you can see these are taken from that Misbehavin' area of Clowny Island.
I thought you were saying like paint Misbehavin', but no. Oh, I like this.
What was it called? The Beware. That's what it was. This is taken from Mind Blowing.
I like that because you control how fast it goes.
United States of Jojo.
Yep. These are kind of...
I don't understand how these work.
They follow you
I
and
beat
then
this.
Go.
I don't understand. It's weird.
Yeah.
They're very difficult.
This part puts a twist on the color that Imperial Guard puzzle.
Yeah.
Puts a few twists, rather.
I hated this part.
So did I. Not this part right here, but the later part.
Yeah. You can see the guy up there. He's green on top, orange on bottom. It's almost clear. I mean, when you go up to him, he tells you that you need to be the appropriate colors, but it's just like the level itself.
You know what? I think that getting it right here is almost just not worth it. I think it's easier just to go up there. So
just wait for it. And I'll have to disagree with you, and I'll show you. I'll tell you why later.
Both times I played through this, I would get the color here, and then didn't want to come back, so I would just do it on my own with the what happens next.
Just wait. Give it some time.
No, I'm just letting other people know that I'm better than you. The ground, that color scheme means it's electric. Boogie woogie.
You can also tell from these electric things.
No, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, so what Dodd was referring to is these cannons. They shoot colors at you, and these walls are supposed to protect you, but they clearly didn't. So now I have to go back and change my paint scheme. I was trying to just wait for green to come hit my head, but it's completely random, and you just have to get lucky on whether or not it's going to hit you in the correct body part. So I find it very difficult to use those paint cannons to change your color.
I, for some reason, got good at it because I think I went through this a bunch of times, and I'd get to the end and I'd get hit, so I'd say, fuck it. So I finally got good at doing it on my own. Doing it on my own with the paint cannons, I mean.
I did fairly well when I tried to get through this paint cannon area.
I do
I
like
don't know how I got hit that
the paint
time.
cannons do paint the structures, the pieces.
Yeah. The trick is just to go really fast. There's 2 paint cannons.
And the platforming's not difficult, it's just the fact that you have to keep going. And you can't do that.
Yeah, except when you're me and you're rushing.
You're from Russia?
Yep.
I'm Russian.
Rushing. So as long as you know what you're doing and you make the jumps, you're fine. And the
Ooh, I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah, he really likes you. And the entire time.
Shower. So you get rid of the color.
Yeah.
This is a forced color removal. So continue the entire time.
The entire time you're going through this level, Jojo's just following you around, watching you. I don't know why he doesn't just kill you outright, but to each his own, I guess.
He's one of those bad guys that says, you'll never be able to do you'll never be able to do that. No, you'll never be able to do that. What the hell, man?
He severely underestimates you.
Alright, screw this. I'm going to change into my second Frieza form.
This is from Mind-Blowing. You can see the bomb up here. Follows you around. That will become apparent why in a second here. Because once you blow this away, a giant fan comes after you. And it has blades of pain. And it actually comes at you and it destroys the platforms that you're standing on, so if you don't make a clearing for you to get through, you will die. Because it doesn't, like, stop before the last platform, it goes all the way through. So it is somewhat of a timed event.
They really do ramp up the difficulty for this. I like that.
I don't know, I find that Food Fright was pretty difficult.
Well, I'm saying even for this, though. This is like... Because if you completely die here, don't you go back to the beginning?
There are 2 respawn points, so... Right at the beginning is one of the respawn points, the other respawn point is through this hole.
Even if you completely die, out of lives.
Well, okay, yeah, if you're out of hit points, then you have to start it all over.
Yeah, that's a bitch. Because that will happen. If you're 5 and can't read.
So this is the Arabian Flights area. It has a lot to do with the magnets.
Arrgh.
And how they work.
Grapple with this neck. Really, Jojo? What the shit?
He's just getting you ready.
For the puns?
Yep.
Bros icing bros.
I went too far forward.
Can you do it from in the water, or is it too far?
It's too far away. Unless I had super grapple on. Which I do not.
Well, you wouldn't need it then, because you'd have super jump.
Yeah. And that'd be cheating.
Damn you,
so you can see there's a whirlpool in the middle. It's causing the ice to float, or to follow the current, not float. The walls are made of lava.
The floor is hot lava.
The floor is lava! It's called a second job, Mom. I don't know what I'm talking about. And there's this pole in the middle. There's this pole in the middle. That is also
So that like wasn't
made
even
of
a
lava.
reference?
Yo, it was. It was Daniel Tosh.
Oh.
But hitting the whirlpool makes you go back
Oh.
there. And you have to do it again.
Clumsy camera. Tricks are for kids.
But I'm just gonna cut out a lot of my screw-ups. Because I want you guys to think
No,
that
that
I'm
is
actually good at this game.
This is not an accurate representation of this level then. This level is meant to be played through at least 12 times on your first playthrough of this game.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Ooh, I like these. I like these platforms when they're just like, ooh, magnets.
Yeah, and they follow you, so you can really just jump anywhere.
That's how magnets
they'll
work.
They'll land underneath
This
you.
is perpetual motion right there.
Yep. You think you could build something like that in reality?
The physics troll can.
So as you can tell, I missed this 3 times. Or 2 times.
Oh my goodness!
This is
I never thought about being able to pick
Yeah.
things up like that
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
with the grapple beam. And then, oh, that is clever right there.
Yep. This jump is actually what was getting me, because you have to land perfectly on that magnet.
No, if you suck. See,
Which
like,
I do.
I love this kind of platforming where it's like, they don't even give you a little outcropping. It's like, you have to be very good at this.
Yeah. This part kind of sucks too, because you have to throw it just perfectly up there, and it likes to roll
Yeah.
off.
This level, just watching it again, just makes me realize how they took every aspect of this game, like all the little puzzles, and took the hardest parts of them, and put them all in
Yep.
one level. They really did.
Yeah. This is a really good final level. It's difficult as all hell.
As all get out.
As all get out.
And notice that you have to throw this onto that magnet, which is above nothing, so if you miss it, you will have to put them all back up there. The hardest parts of every puzzle.
Yep. This right here, the Lethal Lake of Lava, I think this is my least favorite part of this level. I think this is the most difficult. It's
didn't
clearly
like the
showing
edge.
Pyramid Scheme.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It just
lethal.
involves so many like perfect jumps, and if you do them even a slightly bit wrong, you're screwed.
Also, if you haven't noticed, there are no more tickets and no more tokens to get. Those are done.
Yeah, I finished that off with Food Fright.
I just realized that we weren't getting those anymore because looking at this set piece right now, it feels like there would be tokens surrounding this that you would have to stay on the rocks and go get. If this were one of the actual levels, that would be the case, but since this is the end, we don't have to do that anymore. Because Jojo's not smart enough to keep any of the tokens or the coins for himself. Or wait, those are the same
Right.
thing. Tokens are tickets. Also, how are those pistons even working?
I don't know. This actually, right here, I hate it. This is the worst jump in the entire game, I think.
It's one of those things, like, especially when you're... Oh.
Feel free to pause and read this. It's just a big rant about how much I hate this jump right here. I cut out all the deaths, but it took me a long time. You have to be just perfectly right to get it.
And it's one of those
And
things
it's-
where you have to jump on it too, don't you? Because you can't just
Yeah.
you can't let the physics of the piston push you. You have to jump.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to jump down to that piston, make sure that you don't accidentally do a bounce into a double jump, and then make sure that you have enough momentum and speed and the proper angle
I feel
to
like
get...
that is covered in the rant. So let's
Yeah,
talk
it
about
is.
this awesome little thing right here. I really like
Yeah, so this part, you're pushing against the wall and making the platform underneath you move.
something that hasn't been in a level and is a good addition to this one.
Yeah, it's fun.
This actually goes with the whole... This actually goes with their physics too. The whole tension of this. of this torque.
Yep.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, it's interesting. An interesting mechanic. And he says the Sinister Spider's not going to be nearly so simple, but I think this is the easiest part of the level.
This is definitely the easiest part.
Because you don't... Definitely. I mean, it doesn't really have any... If you're stupid enough to go run into the claws, then yeah, it's going to hurt you, but... Now, if you do what you're supposed to do, it's easy as hell.
If you die, do you still have to... I feel like you don't have to blow those up anymore, do you? Unless you lose all of your hit points.
I don't know, I never died on this part.
Yeah, I don't think...
Because it's too easy.
Well, I think I remember dying after this and having to start back right here. And just keep going over these webs over and over. Do you have to blow all of them up?
Yes. Because it doesn't look like they're doing anything like they're in a strict pattern, but once you get close to them, they home onto you.
Okay.
And there's not enough room to get around them without them hitting you.
Jojo really is an evil bastard.
I bet this would be very hard if I was Heavy Rocket.
You know somebody's gonna ask you to do this level as Heavy Rocket.
No thanks. I'll do it with all the cheats on, maybe. As a double secret bonus.
Except it's not so secret anymore.
You're right.
So now he can't.
You're right, you're right. And you're always right.
I know it, but I don't know what it's from right now. Oh, that's from Spaceballs.
Yep.
Who says it, though? Is it Rick Moranis? Or is it... It's not Rick Moranis who says it.
It's Barf.
Ah, yeah, it's Barf.
John Candy.
Yes, not Dark Helmet.
So this is coming along to the last part. This thing is kind of a bitch. Because it involves those weird handles that kind of follow you around. I still don't understand what they're supposed to do or how they work.
They're on a set path. It's just that they follow you when you're down. They follow you before you get onto them, and then once you're on them, then they go on their set path. Like this will always take the few bits of spin to get up.
Yeah.
I always liked them.
I didn't care for them. So this entire time, as you're climbing up, Jojo keeps pleading with you to stop. I don't know why he didn't think to put like a bomb cannon in his clown head and just shoot you.
Because you'll never get that far.
He wants to make a deal with you. He's trying to say, you know, how much you can split the profits if we stop destroying his plans.
Getting near the end.
Yep. And the last part, this is, again, not a very difficult part of the level.
Fuck you, this is goddamn hard.
Really?
I couldn't beat this the first time I played through this game.
I find it's very easy. I'll show you. I mean, just
I
watch.
found that I died a lot.
I don't even think I got hit. I don't even think I got hurt on this
I was young
part.
and I couldn't read.
Has nothing to do with reading. You just stay on this middle part. I mean, it automatically rotates. You don't need to make it rotate. And you just stay on this middle part, and you're fine. It literally just goes straight forward, and there's this path of gray in the middle.
That's because you're playing on the easy difficulty.
There's no difficulty level in this game.
It gets faster.
Yeah, it gets faster, but
and
it's
then
not
it starts
like
throwing words at you, and you have to read them. Because you have to input them later?
You have to type them fast.
Why did he set this ball in motion? Not Rocket, but Jojo. Why would he even make this?
Because he's dumb.
This is... He built this to destroy his... It's like, this is a self-destruct ball.
Yeah.
This is really... This game is really just one... Like that, I would have fallen off there, because I'd have been like, wait, I have to read what Jojo's saying to me.
He said wait.
Yeah, and I would have been stuck on that, because I couldn't read. I remember right here, I got here and I fell off because it was going too fast. See, and like I would have got caught up on all those O's. It's so confusing. By the way,
But yeah, that beats the final level.
The end. That was the boss.
That was the boss. And we saved Whoopi.
And killed Jojo.
Yep.
The Wicked Witch is dead.
Dr. Gavin came back, I guess. But he's pissed off because they're opening tomorrow. This all happened in a single evening, by the way, just as a reminder. But there are not tickets and tokens to find. I have all of them except for one. And I just get it.
Oh yeah, it does that, doesn't it? You can't get it.
I can get it. It's
Until
right there.
That's what I mean. Until right there.
Yeah, the last ticket you just get for beating the game.
First time I played through this, I didn't have one of the tickets from Arabian Flights, and I just couldn't get it, so I was really pissed off.
You can still get that ticket if you don't have all the other tickets.
I know, but I couldn't find it. It was one of the.
Once you get all the
token.
tickets, you get this.
Token ticket.
Yeah, no matter what level you're in, when you get all the tickets, you go to this bonus ending, I guess.
This is if you have everything, yeah.
Yeah, we get this sweet
the Medal of Honor
star.
Henceforth.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Do I hear a sequel? Whoopi World? No, I don't. So I'm gonna just show you all the deaths I had in this area. It really wasn't as bad as I made it out to be. But I did use save states. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
It has to be perfect. And if it's not perfect, you're screwed.
And it looks like it's going to be.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, that's a good one, but no. Faceplant.
It's like just too far. You have to get the perfect timing. It's annoying as hell.
Nope.
There, I think I got it. So these are the credits of the game. I think it's actually a pretty interesting credits screen that they have going here. You can see it's like a custom level setup.
You know it'd be more interesting? If
what?
The credits were like a hot coffee mod, but with like Rocket and Dr. Gavin.
That's disgusting.
A little bit. We can add like press triangle and add Tinker into the mix. Oh, that's fun. His face.
Yeah, so as you can see, all the faces of everyone involved in the game are on top of a screw body. They act like the screws do in the game. When you pick them up or when you grab them, their picture changes. Some of the picture changes are pretty interesting. Others are just pretty normal. But you can also see all the names by talking to Tinker.
And then pistons. Yay.
Yeah. The screws themselves actually activate the pistons if they jump on them.
This is a pretty cool way to have an interactive credits.
Yeah. It's better than just this guy right here, I think. Ooh. Or when you stand in the star, you can actually see the word Sucker Punch.
That's two words.
The entire level. Whatever. But when you get off, it takes a while to catch up.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy's is pretty interesting. There's another guy. There's a couple guys who have art instead of pictures. Assumingly, they're the artists. This guy, he also has artwork as his face.
Now, are you going through every person so we know?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get every person. I think I actually do. This guy has artwork, and then his actual picture looks like
Mugshot.
a prison shot. Mugshot, that's the word.
Mugshot is the name of a boss in... Is that the back of his head?
Yeah.
Mugshot's the name of a boss in a Sly Cooper game. He's the big dog at the casino.
Oh, really?
Yep, and he shoots guns.
Interesting.
He's got really tiny feet. He does. That's a pretty cool boss. Sly Cooper, good games.
In one of the Sly Cooper games, there's a cemetery that has a gravestone that says R.I.P. Rocket.
I think I've seen that.
But yeah, we can actually go in and out of Whoopi World now, if we
Yay.
wanted to.
But now we have
but
no
thanks
need.
for watching the Let's Play. This
Thank you,
ends
everybody.
the game, and hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Yep. See ya.
Suck balls.